Almost knocked you out.
B3 Picks TV, man, we back again. Y'all tap the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. We definitely working. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so that way anybody that wanna pull up, that's a supporter, that's a member, that wanna come through kick it with us, you can do so. You know what I mean? Hey, this grassroots, y'all. So we building from the ground up. Man, we just got our monetization a couple of weeks ago, so I'm super thankful, y'all. I'm super thankful. We blessed and we favored by God. That's just what it is. That's just what it is and what it's going to be. Shout out to my brother Juan Cardio. We up early in the morning trying to make some moves. We know you got to take your little one to school. Even though she call us drama, we love our baby mama. Hit her with the llama to get this cake. Shout out to my brother Juan Claudio. Hey, listen, man, we got to talk about this Zuffa boxing situation. We got to talk about Jao Pataya. I mean, we'll talk, I guess, Devin Rowley. We'll talk some other stuff today, man. I'm not gonna be on all day. I got to get off at 12:30. So we got a couple hours. I mean, 2:30. Excuse me. We got a couple hours to cook on this. If you can, hit the link, click the link. Man, what did y'all think about Jao Bataya's performance last night? And hold on, it's NFL free agency is going crazy right now. Man, Laramie Tunzel just got 2 years, 60 million. Yo, it's going. Yeah, I know that Jao Pataya performance. I don't know, man. I gotta hear the people thoughts because I want to let loose on it. Maybe I should go ahead and go through my monologue. Okay. So of course, you know me. I'm B3 Picks TV, and we working. Now, of course, I thought I had a nasty parlay put together. The first fight, Ramos versus Perez. And now I did go with the undefeated Perez. He maybe earned a draw, so he got a draw. Whoop de whoop. That voided out. So that voided. Angie, baby, the beautiful Angie. Appreciate you, Angie. Vacay in here, the beautiful Vay. What's going on? Good morning. I'm guessing y'all got y'all notification. So we only 3 minutes in, a little almost 3 minutes in. So let me tell y'all what happened, right? So of course, boom, first fight we had on the ticket, Ramos versus Perez ends in a draw. So we took Perez money line. Now, any times that happens, good morning, Helga. Good morning. Appreciate you coming in. Um, y'all tap the like button if you on here. Tap the like button, hit the follow. Let's work, right? Now, listen. First fight went to a draw, so we voided. We Gucci. Then we had I wanted Panini. I picked Panini to win, but I didn't have him on my parlay. But we had Juarez, the heavyweight. I knew Juarez had better head movement, better skills. I took Juarez. He had the pedigree. Boom. Okay, cool. They said she got a notification. Beautiful. Please turn your notifications on so we can lock in. All right. So we got Juarez out the way. Nice. I didn't even get to watch the Adam Palmer versus my guy Rubio, Pablo Rubio. Boom, I had Rubio. Rubio won. He was a slight underdog. I was like, let's go Rubio. The next fight I had Ricardo Salas. Now Ricardo Salas, he stopped Roman Villa brutally. He stopped Ken Cruz. I was like, man, this guy, I knew he was gonna be Sriracha. He beat Sriracha. So now I'm sitting here because I had the draw. I had to play. I was gonna make 2,200 if I hit all five. Right. The first one was a draw. I hit the next three. The last leg on the ticket. And I guess this is my fault. And everybody saying, and Prize was saying, well, he never been stopped. Look, he got 3 losses. He never been stopped. But this is supposed to be Jao Pataya U.S. debut. Man, when I tell you Jao Pataya beat this brother up and down all around the ring, and this dude showed the most heart, the most valor, the most courage. He took his beating on like a man. He took it all 12 rounds. He couldn't get the stoppage, and he blew my money. So I'm pissed off right now. Now, I got a couple people to go with right now, but we monetize, so we're gonna do everything decency and in order. We're gonna try to not step on too many toes, try to not hurt too many feelings. But I mean, anytime you got $1,000 in your hand over great selections, and all you need is a perceived pound for pound guy, Ring Magazine #1 cruiser in the world. I'm expecting a #1 cruiser in the world type performance. And to not force a stoppage, to have this dude literally had a hematoma in the middle of his head. He fought 3 or 4 rounds with a swollen forehead. With a people thought he was almost, listen, check out the picture. You see the picture. Look at this brother's forehead. Look at this man's forehead, Vay. Look at my roof. Let me before I finish, man, let me bring in Juan. Claudio, Juan, talk to me, man. How you feeling today, bro? Good morning.
I'm cool, man, brother. How are you?
I can't hear Juan. Let me refresh. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Oh shit, y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me. Ding dong. Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Juan.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Well, it's StreamYard, and then I got dead spots in my house, so ain't no thing. Talk to. Hey, listen. Look at my roof. Listen. I just knew for a fact. Once I checked that parlay, and I seen that all I had was Jao Battaglia left, everything else hit. I was like, oh yeah, we Gucci. And that ref, man, listen, I got a few things to say, Juan. I want you to cook for real. But
Oh shit.
I'm mad. I'm mad at the ref and I'm mad at Andre Darrell.
He was
I'm
training.
mad.
No, he
I'm mad
wasn't
at them.
training
I'm
him, right?
mad. I'm mad at those guys. I'm mad at
He was
Andre.
training him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was training him. All right. Yeah, then. Um, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really
Do you
take
feel
on
like
it
it should
because
have been a stoppage or a corner stoppage or a ref stoppage at any
it should
point?
have it should have been a corner stoppage. And if
Yeah.
the corner couldn't do their thing, should have been the ref stopping it because
Right.
God, forbid something happens to the kid. But
Right.
the guy showed heart. I mean,
Yeah, you
and
did.
nothing else to do it. He showed heart. You know what I'm saying? So um, on Jai's part, I think Ja Ja showed he is the best in the world without even having to force a knockout because again it was a clean sweep. It wasn't really like nothing crazy. Um, and he looked like he barely fought. So it's clean sweep as it is.
Did it worry you at all that you saw Ja frustrated in there at times?
Yeah, a little bit. You gotta kind of like take it with a grain of salt. Cause certain dudes you can't really get them out of there. You gotta force the
Yeah.
stoppage. And even then, if he was to force the stoppage, it would have to be upon the ref.
Right. Right. And that ref, for whatever reason, man, I think he had it in his mind that this fight needed to go to distance. Shout out to Zon. Appreciate you pulling up, Zon. Thank you for always supporting. Mugs in here. He said Benavidez cooks Opataya. What's going on, Mugs? Yeah, I'm in full agreement. I thought that before the fight, but I know that for a fact now. But I do want to see Benavidez at 200. Let's see Benavidez at 200, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, let's see him at 200. Make sure y'all tap the like button if y'all in here. Follow us, help us grow. We're gonna go to about 2:30 today, unless we get off earlier than that. I gotta go see Mr. C and get cleaned up today. So that way we can have a beautiful week. Now, man, outside of that, man, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Cook him how? Break it down. With oh, I'm getting a text message, my bad. Appreciate you, Helga. Thank you for coming in. I hope you hit the follow button and come back and see us. Y'all, we got our monetization a couple weeks ago. Listen, don't hesitate to put a little color in the chat for us. Bless us, man. Y'all know this is grassroots. Hey, and shout out to everybody that joined the membership, yo. The membership is getting lit. We got active members, so I'm super thankful. We got 8 active right now. So we just gotta keep building. We're gonna keep building. We're gonna have some members, member perks too. I'm setting up a Discord community for our members and business professionals, so that way we have a way to connect people together. So hey, we growing. So definitely, Helga, Miss Helga Abbott, come back and see us. Appreciate you. You have a blessed day as well. Um, all right, AC. So we talking about breaking this fight down. As long as Benavidez doesn't gas or doesn't get hurt with any big shots and get knocked out, I feel like the pressure that he'll be able to put. I don't feel like Ja Batai is a bigger man than him. I think they'll be probably about the same size of and David may be a little bit bigger, right? I also believe that David Benavidez has the hand speed advantage. So I feel like when he runs his combinations, he'll be able to catch Ja more so than these other guys that are not letting their hands go with that type of volume and that type of accuracy. So I just feel like he could overwhelm Ja. Maybe not stop him, but probably in a good fight, maybe edge a majority decision or maybe like a 2 or 3 round UD, maybe like a seven
Boom,
five, 8-4 type of
boom,
fight with all volume.
boom,
Angie baby.
boom,
Angie baby with a
boom,
super sticker. Let's go, Angie. Let's go.
boom,
Putting some color in the
boom.
chat, supporting. Thank you so much, Angie
You hear
B.
me?
Go ahead, Juan.
Yeah, oh, gee. No, I don't think he
You
beats him though.
you still got Jao Patai?
Yeah, John knocking his ass out.
Wow. For real?
Yeah, nah, John knocking his ass out. And
Mm.
it's not how you say it. It's not because of the style matchup. I just think you said it all. You said, oh, he's gonna he's gonna be the bigger man. He gonna be as big as him? No, he's not. I promise you he's not. I promise you he's not. That's a big boy right there. Yeah, no, and and it wasn't that he needed necessarily to get do it out of there. He just needed to get the win. That's all he wanted to do is get the win. Getting a win is no matter what is a win. He won clearly. He won impressively too. Like cleaned them out. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Ja needed to force anything. Like if the case may be, the corner needed to stop it. You know, if this guy something happens to him, God forbid, something happens to him further down the road, that's on the corner. That's not on Ja.
Yeah, that's on the corner and that's on the referee. But and a lot of times we see and I'm gonna bring Mr. Moore in. We see in a lot of fights when it gets to that point, you'll see somebody from the crowd, maybe this organizer, administrator for the event. Somebody will wave and say, "Okay, we need to look at this." I'm surprised they didn't even check the guy out. He looked, and I think it was like the end of the 10th round. He looked over at one of his corner guys and said something. It was like we couldn't hear it, but of course, he seen what happened with David Benavidez. I mean, with Boo Boo Andre. He not gonna lay down. He's as a man. He's not even taught to lay down. He's taught to push and fight through adversity. So of
That's
course,
facts.
Brandon Glanton is not gonna quit. But I mean, that shows you that really, I feel like that was a poor performance by the corner and the referee. But maybe that's me. I don't know. Let me
Nah,
ask. Let me bring in Mr. Moore. You agree, Juan?
I think, yeah, I agree with the corner, but the to say that David beats him, I don't agree with that. Not
Over
even,
Ja.
yeah, nah, I don't,
Let
I
me
don't agree with that.
let me start with Mr. Moore on this. Mr. Moore, talk to us. Did you get a chance to watch the Ja versus Brandon Glanton? What was your thoughts on Ja's performance? Should it have been stopped? And just talk about the ref, the corner, everything, and then we'll get into Benavidez.
But that's the problem that we have is the sport. You know, you say you want to make the sport safer, and then you allow a man to take a beating like that. That beating's gonna stick with him. He's not gonna be the same after tonight, after the last night's fight.
It's not possible.
They should have stopped that fight around the eighth or ninth round. Should have been stopped because he had no chance to win at that point. And now he's
Right.
just letting the man get beat on for nothing.
Yeah, I agree with Curry to say he was giving him good advice, but he wasn't just athletic enough. Like, you can tell when somebody's super athletic or something that athletically wise he can do. He was just gas. Dude was gas by the sixth or seventh round. He really wasn't. He was just taking a lot of punishments for no reason. That was just you have to stop it at that point.
B3, what did you have the fight scored after 8? How did you have the fight scored after 8?
8-0.
So why would you continue? He had no chance to win, right?
No,
Mm-hmm.
none.
Stop the fight. Why
Yeah.
you gonna keep letting this man get beat on? He's not gonna improve. He's not gonna get better. He's not gonna hit this guy with a lucky shot because this guy's too good. This guy's moving too well. He keeping him at bay with the jab, walking him in the right hands all night. Walking him in the left hands all night because he's southpaw. It just was ugly. It was ugly, and they just let it
Yeah.
continue. And they should have stopped it. But now, for people, and I heard a lot of people saying this yesterday when I got home. I had a bad day yesterday. One of my guys, man, that I served with, he left the planet. So
Oh man,
I'm
sorry to
sorry to
hear
hear
that.
that, Mr.
yeah,
Moore.
he couldn't. One of the guys who just couldn't figure it out. You know what I mean? Couldn't get it together. So I was with his family a little bit yesterday, and then I had to go speak at a vets meeting. But I came back home and I watched the fight, and I was saying the same thing. I'm like, why don't they just continue, man? This guy's getting mollywopped. But
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
he was.
ridiculous, man. I thought that was a piss poor job by the ref and the corner to
yeah,
really kind of they had an opportunity to kind of save Brandon from himself and maybe even extend his career. We'll see how he comes back after that 12
well,
round
Brandon's
beating.
in his 30s, so I don't know how much more his career is going to be
But yeah,
extended. This
I
is
think he
probably the
about
biggest
35,
thing.
36. Yeah, he about
Yeah,
35,
this is
36.
about
Yeah.
it for him. Now, after
Yeah.
this, I don't think he'll ever be anywhere. But
But it
to your
seemed like
point,
that was his goal, Mr. Moore, is to not get stopped.
yeah, that's his goal. That's what he's gonna hang the rest of his career on. The fact that he's never been stopped in his career.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna hang his hat on.
Right,
Now, the
right.
other point you made, I don't assume anything. See, I love it when you boxing pundits always assume things are gonna happen. I don't assume that Benavidez is gonna move up the cruiserweight and beat Zerto. I don't assume that. I gotta see it first.
Yeah.
Because he's never fought at cruiserweight.
Right.
And sure, he beat a lot of guys up at 68, and he won the 2-3 fights he had at light heavyweight. But you ain't never fought at cruiserweight,
Right. And
so I
even
don't
then, like,
assume he's gonna come up here and do anything.
when we talk about the 3 fights at light heavyweight. 2 of the fights you got hurt in. So
Yeah, so
you
I don't
you
assume that you gonna do anything. And I love it how people you trip off of this one, how people just assume Zerto just gonna lay down and give you the belt.
mm-hmm. I think there's and especially like when we talk about like I think Zula's a little bit more like his level, his speed type thing. So I think he does beat him, but when it comes up to Ja, bro, Ja's a different type of animal because you ain't never really faced something like that. Like he's a bigger version of whatever you can think of. Like you know what I'm saying? He's just a bigger version. He's a
Let me
better
ask you
version.
this, because I was telling people this weekend. Let me ask both of y'all this. They was talking about, Benavidez getting the belts and Benavidez doing A, B, and C and this, that, and the third. I said, what you got to remember is this. By the IBF stripping Opataya, and now he's the
Mm-hmm.
Zupa champion.
Mm-hmm.
Benavidez can go up to cruiserweight and beat Zerto and beat the Armenian guy that just beat Bobby Jack. And he can do all
Noel.
kind of
Yeah.
amazing things at cruiserweight.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't fight that guy, none of it matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
They said his nickname is Bulletproof. And then T Mac, shout out to T Mac. Shout out to Salvador in here. Also, shout out to that redhead. What's going on, y'all? And T Mac said Glanton might have the best chin in boxing.
Nah, he was taking a lot,
He
but
showed that. He proved that.
it's unnecessary punishment though. It's just unnecessary punishment at a certain point.
But you hear
Yeah.
what I'm saying, Juan? No matter what
Yeah.
he does at cruiserweight, if you don't fight Opataya, none of it matters.
Yeah, because you gotta remember too, the guy holds the ring though,
Great
and,
point.
and, and 95% of the time, that means you actually the man at the division,
I
which
mean,
he
you can
is.
look. We can look through history, and you can see it in many occasions. Joe Frazier had all the belts, right?
Mm-hmm.
What'd they tell Joe? Yeah, but you didn't fight that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Got to beat that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
All right, so right now, before we go back, before we talk about Benavidez going back to 175, will he take the job tie fight by next year, Mr. Moore?
Yeah, I
If he
think he
is
will.
who he says he is, he will.
Yeah, I think he will. I don't think
You think he'll take the
he
fight too?
not.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think he
If he
is. I
is
don't
who he
think he.
says he is, he said
Yeah, I
Now
he's
don't
the
think he.
versatile.
biggest
He
fight.
said he an old school fighter, right? If he an old school fighter, he'll take it.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
don't
so
think
what
he.
fight do y'all want more? Benavidez Bivol or Benavidez Obatalia?
I want
Either one.
Benavidez over Ty because I don't really
Either
want. I
one.
don't really.
Either
I
one.
think he beats over Ty. I think Beagle. I think he beats the Beagle. 'Cause I think Beagle's on that edge of like
I don't
he
know
you
what
know
Bivens gonna look
he's
like coming off of back surgery either.
yeah yeah. So
Yeah.
I think Bibble's at the age where he's gone. Like he's gonna be gone in a couple of years. Oh, even a year or two. He's not gonna be the same fighter. You know what I'm saying? Coming back, 'cause that's serious surgery that you just had. So it's like he's not gonna be the same person. Not gonna be
Hey,
the same
salute.
fighter.
Hey, salute to my brother Carrier pulling up. Hey, Carrier, easy on AC. That's a real supporter of the show, man. Keep it in bounce, Scholar. Shout out to my brother Scholar. Pull up, Scholar. Um, Listen, man, because this David Benavidez situation. Now we got
Jesus
Noel.
Christ.
Noel has a belt. Okay, so let me ask y'all this, and this is about the show topic as well. Because everybody's trying to lead Jao Pataya to go to heavyweight. You know, they
Mm,
want him to follow in Evander and Usyk's footsteps. Do
mm.
you foresee Ja being successful in the heavyweight division? Because he said he wants to undisputed. He wants to stay a cruiser. What's your thoughts, Juan? Talk to us.
I think he can. I think he
Yeah.
can succeed. I don't think. I don't. Now the question is because again, these newer heavyweights are kind of become the normal size heavyweights that were in the 70s and 80s and stuff like that. The 6'3s, the 6'4s. You know what I'm saying? You're not seeing the gigantors that were Tyson Fury and Deontay. They're not that big like that anymore. I mean, and Anthony's on his last couple legs also, so it's not like we're gonna be seeing that type of size like that all the time. But yeah, I think he can. I think he again he showed last night he can do anything he really wants to do in that ring.
All right, Juan, you coming through. I can hear you
Yeah,
clear. Let me just say this real quick. Y'all tap the like button, help us grow. We definitely building. Hey, we just got our monetization 2 weeks ago, Scholar. So listen, we didn't kick the door down. All we gotta do is continue to build our support and hey, keep putting in that work, staying consistent. Shout out to hey, look, Cam Jan here. What's going on, Cam? Salute to
what
you,
up,
bro.
King? What up,
Hey,
King?
yeah, hopefully we gonna have some. Hopefully we get some good news. Me and Cam, we gonna do like kind of like a combo show. His show leading into mine on Thursday. So, it's gonna be we're gonna talk about various boxing topics. Um, so yeah, so we gonna cook. So we gonna keep cooking. Thrill Hill in the building. What's going on, Thrill Hill? Yeah, let's work. All right, so yeah, you already know we on for Thursday for sure.
He's a show ain't ass. He's funny. Nah,
Shell
bro.
more, Shell more be back in here.
Yeah,
You all right?
he'll come back. He gonna come back in a minute.
Let me What? Oh yeah. So okay. So we talked about heavyweight. So you think he'll be good at heavyweight, and you
Yeah,
got you got Obatiah over Benavidez.
yeah, I gotta have more than this.
Okay. Okay. So you could foresee him beating you could foresee him beating a Fabio Warley.
Yeah, because Fabio not really skilled. Like Fabio beat who was it that he beat for the title? I forgot his name.
Joe Parker.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But even then you could tell
Come
that
on
like
now.
Joe was out boxing him and I think it was a bad stoppage. So
260.
yeah, yeah, but
Yeah, that
kid
was a
walk
bad
around
stoppage.
yeah, kid walk around probably like 240.
Mm. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Listen, it's a lot of dynamics now. What else is there? What else happened this weekend? I'm trying to think, man. It was a good weekend in the sport. Okay, yeah, we still waiting on Devin and Rowley. We still waiting on Devin and Rowley. That's what we're waiting on.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen, bro.
You don't think Devin and Rowley gonna happen?
Nah, I don't think that's happening either. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he gonna have to find somebody else. Cause I don't know. I don't know. PBC be moving like Debit moving weird too with like certain champions and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be these guys. Bro, the thing about this is, and I like this situation. Rolly doesn't have options outside of a unification.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cause
unless he
men,
signs an agreement to fight Lewis Crocker, who is injured, so that's not gonna happen, and that's not bigger than the kind of Ben fight. So why
oh,
would
so
they even do that?
Lewis Cocker and Power are postponed now.
Well, yeah, it's postponed. Yeah, because Lewis got an injury. So
Okay.
He was supposed to fight on. He was supposed to fight in March, but he's no longer gonna be available for March.
Okay.
It was supposed to be It was supposed to be on the Tim Zoo card. So I think
Tim
they
Zoo
had the
fighting?
Knicks. Say that again.
Who Tim Zoo fighting?
That's the thing. It was supposed. It was all rumor, and then it kind of fell apart because it was
Mm.
rumored that you remember it was rumored that Arrow was gonna go overseas and fight Tim Zoo. Now they tried. Now that seemed kind of like a little far fetched, right?
Yeah, a little
But
bit.
if they were going to set it up, if it made sense, if they could kind of get the co-main and then build out the card, they may have made that investment. Now, even if they found a different opponent for Tim Zoo, it would have still
Mm.
set the stage. Maybe he could have got Jamel over there. Maybe he could have got who else is a good fight for him over there? Maybe they did
Why
like
you keep
160.
bringing this
Aristotle
dude
Lara
up?
160.
B3? Why you
Say
keep
that again.
bringing this dude up?
Who Tim Zoo?
Leave that dude on the couch where he at.
Tim Zoo. If anybody active is Tim Zoo,
Yeah, that's a fact. I give him that one.
That nigga been
that
on the
brother gonna
couch.
make sure he in the ring.
That nigga been on the couch since Canelo beat his ass. Leave him there.
You talking about Charlie? He talking about Mel. Yeah,
Leave him
Mel.
there.
Yeah, Mel.
Leave him
He's
there, man. You don't want to be nowhere else. You trying to force this nigga to do something he don't want to do.
oh no, I know what he was. This is what he want to do.
Beat somebody first. Beat somebody first yourself.
So we already know what he looking for. Hey, let me bring in Free, man. Free, talk to me. How you doing this morning?
Oh, good
Man,
brother
I'm good.
free.
I know y'all talking boxing, but right now the NFL free agency is on fire.
Yeah, I was
I'm
looking
pissed.
at it.
Hey, free. I'm hot as fish grease, free.
Y'all. Hey, welcome
Hey,
Max
I'm hot as fish
Crosby.
grease.
Max
hey,
Crosby, welcome to the
I'm
Ravens,
hot,
big
Malik,
dog.
but I
Welcome to the
get it.
Malik
Ravens.
Willis gone to Miami.
Good move.
Jalen Phillips is gone from the Eagles. No, this
Nice.
joint has been on fire. And
Yeah, they
Washington,
released Tua too. They released his
Washington
ass.
just extended Laramie Tunsil for an extra 2 years. So we got him for the next 3 years. And the Rams then picked up both of Kansas City corners, and Kansas City signed Kenneth Walker. It's on fire right now.
Of
Now,
course, AC, the
And
Commandos and the Ravens. Come on now.
Pittsburgh just traded for Michael Pippen Jr. No, this joint is heating up. Oh, and the Giants just got Isaiah Likely.
from the Ravens.
Yeah,
Who the Giants
Okay.
got likely? Yeah, they needed a good
yeah.
tight end.
He agreed to he
Or at least
agreed
they
to
loaded.
3 years for I think it's 3 years, $40 million.
Good
Yeah,
money.
Max Crosby, man. But I get it. You got to get rid of him while you get something for him. We got a bunch of draft picks. We got 2 first rounders for that dude. So hey, we came up. I'm just
It's
hoping we
heating
don't
up
be
right now.
stupid and pick up.
It's still
I
a
hope
lot
we
of
don't be
top.
stupid and pick up Tua because Miami's still paying him.
Yeah,
I don't want them.
he's on a transitional tag, so he can go to somewhere else or something like that. I think he's a transitional. No, he's been released. He was going to
He
get put
got
on a
released, so
transition. He got
they
released.
still got to pay him though. They got to pay him that $99 million.
Yeah, they got to pay him, but they got Malik Willis. I knew Malik
99
Willis.
million.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
$99
knew.
million against that cap. They got to pay him.
Yeah, because then they signed him to. They extended him to I think like $100 million, something
Yeah.
like that.
I remember that.
And
I
then
remember the deal, but I was
still had
wondering why
$1
they
million.
did that.
Yeah, he still had 1 year left on his deal, and if they release him, they he still counts 29 million towards the cap. If they would have kept him, and they could have reconstructed his deal where they could have pushed some of that money to the next year, but they released him, so they still got to pay that 29 million. If he would have
Man,
traded
listen,
him, they could have got
shout
some of
out to
that money
Tua.
back.
Let me say this for you. Shout out to Tua, but hopefully he retires from NFL. He's just too miniature stature, too injury prone. But somebody may give him an opportunity. I'm sure somebody give him an opportunity,
Mm.
but I don't know, man.
Yeah, because
Let
you
me
basically get him for free. You don't have to pay him.
man,
Listen,
whoever was able to get him that extension, they gonna get some more money.
hey, you
Because
never
I
know.
didn't think he was gonna get that extension.
The Jets might pick him up because they got Justin Fields over there, but they're not too confident in Justin Fields, so they might pick him up.
Okay. Okay. Hey, let me say this real quick, y'all. Four more, we gotta mute up on the panel because it's too much staticky. We want to make sure that it's good on the airways for the people. We gotta get back to boxing free. Let me bring you in on this, man. Uh, should that fight have been stopped last night, Brandon Glanton versus Jao Batalha? Do you feel like Do you feel like they let that fight go on too long? What's your thoughts?
No, I don't think it should have been stopped. He wasn't hurt that bad to where the referee needed to stop, jump in. He didn't get hurt until the last round. He got caught with a good straight left, and that's what stumbled him back a little bit. But other than that, he was fighting the entire time. Now he might have got stunned a couple times to the body or something like that, but I don't think it should have been stopped. I just think I just think he was a tough guy, and he kept putting pressure on Ja, and Ja couldn't get the full extension on his punches to be able to hurt him and get him out of there. He smothered a lot of Ja punches, so Ja had to fight on the inside. He couldn't get the full extension.
Yeah. Hey, BVO, let me get an audio check. How you doing, bro? Talk to me.
Yeah, what's going on? Hey, let me shout out my cousin, Mike Dudley, just got $2 million from the Dolphins. I know he's not a big free agent to y'all, but my
Hey,
little cousin just got a 2 year, $2 million deal, man, with the Dolphins, man. So that's what's up. I was
is it?
happy to hear that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think they should have stopped the fight. I mean, he
Out of
wasn't hurt
Glenville
bad
High
enough.
School, right there.
He wasn't hurt bad enough to stop the fight.
Man, and shout out to your cousin BVO. That's a big deal, man. Shout out to Mike. Man, listen, making the Dudley name live on. Listen, that's what we want. Family being successful, doing positive things, getting to the NFL. That means he put in a lot of work. And he's top tier. Let's go. Hey, BVO man, last night, man, your boy Ja, man, should that been stopped? What do you think, man? The brother had like a hematoma on his forehead. It looked like it was gonna burst at one point. Talk to the people, man.
Now watching it live, I would say yes, it was pretty brutal. But I think from what they probably were looking at, this is a big football playing dude who was really just taking it. I mean, at no point did it look like he was like hurt bad. But I think for his future, they should have stopped him. He's not gonna be the same after that ass. He's just not. He's not. You can't you can't have one of them hematomas on your head and get it punched on and think you're
Yeah.
gonna be the same.
But see, he
It don't work.
but his hematoma, it wasn't like Hasim Rahman where his whole face was deformed. He had swelling in the middle of his forehead, so it wasn't interfering with his vision or anything like that. So I could understand why they didn't stop it because it wasn't interfering with anything. He was still fighting. He was still putting the pressure on Jao Overtime. Jao Overtime couldn't breathe the entire fight. That man was under pressure the entire fight. I think I've seen Jai Overtime move around that ring more than I've ever seen him move around the ring before. So I don't think they needed to stop it because it wasn't as bad as you might think it is. You get a hematoma on the front of your forehead. It's not as bad as, like I said, You go look at Hakeem Rockman when he got headbutted by Holyfield, and that hematoma that he had, it looked like his forehead was, I mean, the side of his forehead was about to pop out. He had a whole nother head. His joint didn't really swell up that much. It was swollen there, but it wasn't nowhere near like Hakeem Rockman's.
If that was your son
Mhm.
free or your grandson, you would have wanted that fight stopped. That's all I'm gonna say. For me being on the field, that's the thing. You gotta save people from themselves, man. He looked. I know it wasn't as bad as it looked, but we talking about the head is the head. I got an uncle who died from ALS from playing football too long. They told him to stop playing. Said
Yeah.
no, I'm getting too much cheese.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you,
Got ALS and died.
there was a female fighter who just got inducted to the UFC Hall of Fame. She had her last fight in Vegas against another, of course, another female, but she had a hematoma where her whole head swelled up, and they let her fight the entire fight. She got the hematoma like in the second, maybe third round, and you know they fight 5 minute 5 minute rounds for 5 rounds in championship fights.
Did she win
So
free?
I think that's who it was. I can't remember. She was fighting against an Asian girl. She's fighting against an Asian girl. Her whole when she finished that fight, she looked like a total different person. Her whole head, from her eyebrows to the top of her head, was a whole nother head. It was a whole nother head, and they let her
And
finish
she
the
never
fight.
fought again.
She got elbowed, got kicked, got kneed, and they still let her finish.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think I know the fight you're talking about, free. But the UFC is brutal like that. Um, Now, and boxing has proven that it is as well because a lot of times I'm gonna bring Coach Eddie in. A lot of times, if they got something on the line or if it's a side fighter, uh, they gonna let you fight on. You know, at least especially like when somebody get cut or something like that. If they haven't been, if your side fighter not up on the cards, they're gonna let that fight keep going. So, but if the side fighter up on the cards, they're gonna call it. It's gonna be a technical decision. Um, so Coach Eddie, man, talk to us about that fight last night. Did you get a chance to watch? Good morning, good sir. First and foremost, and what'd you think about that fight? Should it have been stopped by the corner, by the ref? Talk to us at any point.
Yeah. That fight should have been stopped. And even what the brother was just referencing about the MMA fight where the lady looked like the goddamn the alien head, man. She had the head looking like an alien, swole up like crazy. That fight should have been stopped. Anybody who send you out there in that condition and looking at you in your face and keep sending you out there, they ought to be fired on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Because you playing with people's lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Right.
you may win the battle, but you're gonna lose the war. You're gonna suffer. And I don't know if the young lady won or not. I can't remember if she did or not. But
No, she
sometimes,
lost. She
so
lost to
so that even makes it worse. Then that even makes it worse. So you took that type of beating in a losing effort. Now
Right.
with the Zuffa fight with Glanton, Glanton was brought in to get knocked out. I thought he was gonna get knocked out, but he proved to be a
Yeah.
lot tougher than I even expected. He's a tough, durable guy. He's shown that he's durable last night. He's kind of like a guy that by the name of Chuck Wepner, George Chuvalo. Those guys were very, very tough, durable guys, man. Could really take a beating, man. But they're messed up now. Well, I know George Chuvalo's all screwed up. That fight should have been stopped. There was really no chance. He had no chance to win the fight. He don't really have that game changing one punch power to change the game. And to me, to be honest, man, Ja spared him. Ja was just it was target practice. It was just like it looked like somebody just working out in the gym, dog, hitting the bag.
Were you
That's
impressed?
exactly
Were
what
you
it looked like.
impressed with Job performance, or should he have pressed the gas? Did he look a little gas at points in that fight to you? Talk about Job
What?
aside.
Well, it looked like I said. It looked like to me. It looked like a guy was just in the gym. It looked like a guy in the gym hitting a heavy bag. That's exactly what it looked like. Cause I've seen Ja really go after guys. You know what I'm saying? He never really went after him. He was just touching him, bang, just busting him up. It was like a guy in the gym hitting a heavy bag, man. And that's what Glenn. He was reduced to a heavy bag that whole fight. That's why he looked like that. He took a good punch. I think Ja did try to sit down on some shots at times. maybe he figured the guy wasn't gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So why get in here and break my hands up on a guy that obviously ain't gonna go? So I'm just gonna keep touching him and beat him up, and hopefully the corner will stop it. Now I seen Andre Darrell in the corner. I caught the voice. I said that sound like Darrell. Now Darrell,
So was.
he should have pulled the plug on the fight. Man, look, champ. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shame. You may be, it's time, man. You ain't gonna win the fight, man. You ain't gonna win. Why continue to take this beating like this? You know, and
Let
I
me say
heard
this
Dana
though.
White insisted them to go to the hospital. I think they went to the hospital because that type of fight right there,
Absolutely.
that fight will kill you, man. That's the type of fight that'll kill you right there.
Right. We got to say under live for YT purposes, coach. But I'm with you. And I'm in full agreement. Now, and to AC. Now, this is a similar situation to the Devin and Ryan fight. And when I say that, I say because of the referee. Now, Harvey Dock got a lot of flack in that fight because people wanted that stoppage. And they feel like, they should have got like a ref stoppage, right? But Devin kept fighting, persevered, pushed through adversity, and he was able to get to the cards. Now,
But that was
Devin
because
was
of the A
actually winning the
side.
round.
That was the A side that you was
That was
talking
it.
about.
Okay, so what's up with Brandon Glenn? That's my point with the Brandon Glenn situation. I have to
Yeah,
feel
because
like it's either in that corner or the referee. I don't know. He was just enjoying the fight.
maybe he was looking for the highlight reel knockout that
Come on,
everybody
man.
wanted. But even with Devin Haney, like you
He-
mentioned, by the A side, right? If that would have been any other person than Devin Haney, that fight would have been stopped. They would have stopped that fight. But Devin Haney was the favorite in the
but
fight.
see, that's the thing though. He didn't give up. He didn't look to quit though, and that's the thing with Brandon Glenn. That's the point I made, and that's why people were saying Bill should have stopped it. We saying Andre Darrell should have stopped it. You say we saying the referee should have looked to stop it, but the fighter is not looking to stop the fight, and that's
But
why we love the sport, man.
but
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 you got to
but, but
say
like
the
you
fighter
said,
for themselves.
we seen so many inconsistencies with fights being stopped. We seen guys get hit.
Yeah.
Like look at old man Barroso who was fighting Rolly. He got hit with a shot. Didn't even go down. They stopped the fight. We
Yep.
seen Devin. We seen guys get hit with a shot and go down. The referee put their hand on their chest. Won't even allow the guys to get up. No, stay down. I ain't even gonna let you try to get up. I'm calling the fight off. We
Yep.
seen all kind of. We seen guys get buckled and this referee just step in and stop the fight. We seen Tyson Fury rise from the dead, and they didn't stop that fight. So, like I said, if Devin Haney, if that would have been just a regular guy, Ryan Garcia versus Joe Blow, that fight would have been stopped, man. The only reason it wasn't stopped, the referee didn't stop that fight because it was Devin Haney,
I
and
seen a robbery last night.
that was the only reason why.
I saw a robbery last night. I saw a robbery last night.
Talk to a Smoke.
Man, what's the boy that was fighting the guy? He was 14-0, and the guy he was fighting was 4-0 when he got dropped twice and still won. No, dog. I didn't even see the 50 more punches that he supposedly landed. Nah, dog.
So I missed that. Was that the Pablo Rubio fight?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that. So Pablo got dropped twice.
Twice.
Yeah, that was a A-side
Rubio
decision.
got
I
dropped
picked
twice.
Pablo to win that fight. I didn't watch it, so he got dropped twice. So he lost.
Rubio got dropped
How
twice.
many rounds was it? Was it 10 round or 12 round?
8. I think it was 8.
It was 8 rounds.
Oh, ain't no way to. Oh, he got robbed. Ain't no way in the world. If it's a 12-round fight, it's a 12-round fight. You can come back in a 12-round fight. An 8-round fight, that's hard, bro.
It was a 10-7 round. You got dropped twice. And you mean to tell me you won every other round and outlanded him by 50 punches that 3 guys was watching the fight and we didn't see? Don't tell me about it ain't, man. All this crap corrupt, man. All of it. All of it. Ain't no
Wow,
way.
word.
When you watch that fight, you're gonna be like, what?
They'll give him a rematch.
I doubt it.
So let me ask you this: was it did you have Rubio winning rounds, or was he getting beat? Talk to me,
bro. Out of them 8 rounds, bro, he lost. Homie was catching him clean, turning his head, turning his head side to side, up. You know what I'm saying, bro? He was hitting body shots was landing. His punches sounded like huh. And you know what I'm saying? Rubio shits was like bippity pat 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 boom boom boom. He was throwing combination, but bro, he was catching, parrying, like blocking. No way that he outlanded him by 50 punches and got dropped twice.
Wow.
I'm telling you, he had to lose 5 rounds, bro, for real. And they gave it to him. I was like, oh my God.
Man, I'm sick right now. But pre-fight, shout out to Champ Ross, shout out to Champ Ross Pick'em League. Man, pre-fight picks, I had Rubio money line. I had Juarez beating Anderson. Jarday, the heavyweight fight, I had Juarez. I took Perez, right? He got a draw versus Ramos. Jacob Ramos versus Perez was on that card. That was a good fight. I seen some of the fight. Ramos probably should have won that fight. So, but Perez being an 8-0 prospect, you know, he got a favorable draw. Outside of that, I had Ricardo Salas beating Sriracha. I did have Panine. I had Panine by split decision. He ended up stopping Shanard Bunch. And the only fight I was off on was Zhao Pataya getting the stoppage. Now, Smoke, talk to me, man. Should Brandon Glenn have been stopped? Should the corner have stepped in? You see the picture behind us. You see the hematoma growing on Glanton's head. I mean, did he have a chance to win the fight at any point in the fight? Talk to us, man. Should that fight have been stopped, or do you want to see, you know, Jao Pataya really be able to press the stoppage or get a highlight knockout? What's your thoughts?
That's on the corner's discretion because he pushed most of the action, most of the fight.
Yeah.
He was coming forward. He was still throwing punches. He was still landing punches. He was,
But aren't most fighters gonna do that? Come on, Smoke. We're not gonna do that.
Because the fight before that, they should have been stopped that because homie had been stopped punching and had no damn chance.
Who, Jesus Sriracha?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
The black dude, he had no chance. He was getting beat from pillar to damn post. So now that give you that, but like this one, homie kept coming. You know what I'm saying? So,
but he wasn't throwing no punches when he kept. He was just marching forward in the high guard, man, getting pieced up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. To me, yeah, he didn't really get active, man. That fight should have been. I think if I was the ref, I would have went over there. I would have told the corner, "Look, man, your man taking a lot of punishment, bro."
Yeah,
I would have called the doctors in.
Man.
I would have called the doctors in and said, "Man, look at this man. This man taking too many clean shots." Because that, like I say, these are the type of fights that put you in the hospital and your brain swell up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Coach, like you would have been like that. Like, I'm gonna go over here and say, "Yo, if y'all don't stop it in the next 1 or 2 rounds, I'm gonna stop this shit." Or like that's one of the two. But if his team ain't trying to stop that shit, bro, they'll let you know what type of goddamn. Sorry, but they let you know what they got going on over there, man.
Yeah, that referee wasn't hitting on nothing though, man. You know what I'm saying? He to be so involved in the fight, you worried about the wrong thing. Worry about this man getting hit, being a walking heavy bag. Because, like I say, Glanton reduced himself to a punching bag, man. You know what I'm saying? Came in high guard, taking a bunch of shots. He might land a shot here and there, a body shot, but he wasn't. Man, that dude wasn't doing nothing, man. He wasn't doing that. Walking forward, getting pieced up, man. And like I say, them the most dangerous fights, man. Because, like I say, that's the type of Dana White. And Dana White talking so crazy. He said, "Look, man." I said, you need to go to the hospital. Dana White insisted that this man go to the hospital. He said because he took a beat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's unnecessary stuff.
Dana White don't want to get sued because at the end of the day, Dana White, he should have stepped in around 9 and told the doctor to at least look at this brother. And then they probably should have went ahead and stopped it. The referee should have stepped in. Shout out to FaZe. What's going on, FaZe? And look, Kerry said he don't like the ref. Listen, you're gonna have to get a certain amount of criticism. You worrying about holding, brother. If you hit it, brother, we all know boxing. We all watch boxing. Anybody that's throwing multiple low blows doesn't have an answer. And 9 times out of 10, he's looking for a way out of the fight.
Now listen, this is what I'm gonna say.
Did y'all forget about the 3 low blows?
No, I did not. And I think that they were strategic as hell. But this is what I'm gonna say. I do think that like every ref ain't gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, like a ref that you respect and you like and shit. Some refs you're not gonna like. When I'm looking at it from my fucking laptop, TV screen, whatever, and I'm looking at his team supposed to stop that shit. Just like the fight before, when the ref stopped it, the ref had more thought and care process for the fighter than the damn corner man. That's a problem to me. When you in the corner with this man, he got his head down, he huffing and puffing. You got ice on it, you can pour water on the damn back of his head. You got ice on his chest. You gonna let him go back out and get his ass whooped again? I need a new damn team.
Is that you got to stop even with Mark Breland. They got on Mark Breland, man. Mark Breland did the right thing, man. Deontay Wilder was getting beat from pillar to post, man, in that second fight. He did the right thing. Stop that fight, bro. He's staggering all over the place. You ain't got no balance. This man, 280-some pounds, is lighting you up, man.
Coach, on some old school shit, right? Now Mark Breland, they parted ways. People don't know that after that Floyd fight, Diego Corrales parted ways with his stepdad.
Yeah, so you got to do the justice for these fighters, man. You got to stop these fighters, man. Like I said,
Let me
Glenn
bring in.
wasn't gonna
Hold on,
quit.
coach. Hold on. Let me bring in a team Vaquero. Piero, sir, man, talk to me, bro.
What's good? What's going on,
Appreciate you
fellas?
pulling up.
What up? What up?
Is you with me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Cool. What's going on,
Okay,
fellas?
maybe Piero, sir, maybe he moved away.
Nah, we can hear him.
Nah, B3, I don't think you can hear me.
Let me refresh.
That's you. Piero was good.
Chilling, man. What's good with y'all?
Talking boxing, man.
Talking that. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna talk. I mean, you know what? Let me ask you something. Was that a robbery last night? And with the Rubio shit, man, was that a robbery or what, man?
With the Rubio? Which one?
Yeah. You got.
He fought the kid at Don Palmer. It was a Don Palmer versus Pablo Rubio Jr.
Yeah, bro.
I missed
You got dropped twice in the first round. Either you got dropped twice in the first or second round. Like, I don't know, bro. If you check that fight out, it's only 8 rounds. When you check that fight out, and then you hear who won, you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I missed it, but shit happens, bro, all the time.
Bro, it's an 8-round fight.
Hey, hold on. This B3, this B3 SPN. Let's get ourselves in order. I know we worried about robberies and stoppages and all that stuff. Like they said, we ain't taking no punches and we ain't making no money. So let's keep ourselves in order.
Bro.
Hey, y'all, and everybody in here, y'all tap the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. We definitely building. Somebody put some color in the chat. The memberships is active. Listen, we've been putting in hella work. We working. Pure sir. So you don't feel like do you feel like Brandon Glann should have been stopped? The ref, the corner. Talk to us. Like,
nah, he was competitive until the final bell. To be honest, I thought the fight was really close, but the point deductions, made it hard for him to. I felt Jai was winning just because he landed the more impactful shots, but Glanton was game the whole fight. I thought it was pretty close.
No, Lord, what fight were you looking at, sir? I mean, respectfully.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
What did the judge? No, what was all that? Let me look at the judges' scorecards, Piero. Hold on, but go ahead, Cook.
But I thought Jai won clearly, and he almost had him out in the last round. It was a little too late. But not Glanton put up a
Okay, one night, all three of them had it 119, 106. So that's essentially they pretty much all gave him 1 round.
Yeah, I don't know what they were watching.
Oh no. They gave him no rounds. I'm sorry. They gave him no rounds.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Did y'all get a point off?
No.
Yeah, he did get a point for holding.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. He did a point deduction for holding to try to make up for the other 2 points that he took from Glenn. Yeah, it was a point deduction from Jai.
He was doing what he should have been doing.
It was funny because Glanton was doing most
making
of the
sure we got paid.
Funny.
What he should have been doing was getting the corner, getting the medic involved, man. But he was worried about.
Yeah, the fight wasn't close, man. The fight wasn't close. It wasn't competitive. Like it was a one guy who was so slow, so limited in his ability. Like I say, I know Brandon. I told you that. I
Yeah,
used
coach.
to watch Brandon fight in the amateurs, man. Brandon was a 275 pound guy. He used to be really, really obese, to put it like that.
Hmm.
And he was limited. He's a football player.
Yeah,
It is what it is. I had an opportunity to fight Brandon. All I was waiting on was a contract. We fought on the same card in Marietta, Georgia, 2018. We was on the same card. I said, just send me the contract. And I was 38 years old then. I knew I was gonna beat him. Because I know Brandon. He's a tough guy. He's strong. He's in shape. He don't punch that hard, and he's slow. And what we seen last night with Ja, I'm telling you, I promise you, he really did not go after him like that. It was just like a workout. He was just touching that dude. Anytime he wanted to hit him, he was there. He was there to be hit. Any
Yeah,
combination that he threw, everything was landed. I bet this dude probably landed. This dude was landing 35 and 36 punches in one round, brother. One round.
Glanton
Power
was getting his,
shots.
though. Glanton was getting his, but I agree with you that
But
he's
he ain't got
limited.
no.
He's
But,
like
but Glenn
better
ain't got no
version of.
power though. He ain't got no power, man.
Yeah, I hear
And
you.
and the shots you talking about, he was landing with body shots, the shoe shine
No,
body shot. He didn't really
he
hit
landed
Ja that
some
clean that
upstairs.
many times.
He landed some upstairs.
Like I said, Brandon ain't got no power. I know this. I ain't telling what I think. I'm telling what I know.
No.
And it's not
I
big.
agree.
Hey, I ain't gonna.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
I
not
ain't
a
gonna
big. He's
hold
not a
you,
big
Guy's been
coach.
puncher,
hurt
man.
for a couple fights.
Let me just. I ain't gonna. Shout out to T. Shout out to AC, man. I'm gonna say this. Nah, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I got coach. I don't care. I got coach. I'm riding with coach over Brandon. And listen, but Brandon, what he showed is, coach, if you ain't, you better hit this brother with a hammer.
He's got a chin.
Uh,
Definitely got
you
a
gonna
chin.
have
You,
to,
you, you you
cause he
got to
gonna
be in
keep
shape.
coming.
You got to be
Yeah,
in shape.
cause
Brandon's
Jaya was
short, man.
looking a little weary in there at times. He was like, it was like he was like upset. He was like,
He probably was gas.
breathe.
Like
Yeah,
why he ain't failed yet?
right.
Guy was using his
But
head a lot.
and that's the thing. Okay, do I risk breaking my hands on this guy who got a head like a cinder block, who ain't obviously ain't gonna go nowhere? So, John, like I said, to me, it looked like a man that was in the gym working out, hitting the heavy bag. That's what that fight looked like. You know what I'm saying? Just a man just
Moving
going
heavy
through the
bag.
motion, doing whatever he wanted to do. Whenever Job decided to put a combination together, everything landed. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. This man was landing 35 punches in one round. That's horrible defense. If you get
Oh
hit
yeah,
35 times in one round, your defense is trash, brother.
You
defense
blocking
was
with your
definitely
face. That's what you're doing. You blocking.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
now let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this, because the conversation last night was that maybe Ja is not the big devastating puncher that we may believe. Did Brandon show that is Ja a devastating puncher still, or is Brandon really just bulletproof? Is he really just that dog?
No, he a tough guy, bro. He a tough guy. It is what it is. Somebody, he one of them guys you can hit with everything in the kitchen sink. He gonna be there all night. You ain't gonna knock that dude out. He surprised me. 'Cause I thought he was gonna go down, but he took some really flush punches. He got hit clean, and he kept coming, man. He's a tough, durable guy. It's a lot of like, go look up George Chuvalo. George Chuvalo was one of them guys, the heavyweight. He fought everybody. Tough, durable guy. Take a heck of a shot. Chuck Wepner, same guy. That dude fought Sonny Liston, man. Didn't even go down. Sonny Liston had this dude had like freaking 60 or 70 stitches in his face. The dude kept coming. He was called the Bayonne Bleeder. So
bleeding.
there's guys out there, man, that are just ultra, ultra tough. Don't matter what you hit them with, them fools ain't gonna go nowhere, dog.
The
And
real
it
Rocky.
happens, man.
The real
Yeah.
Rocky.
I mean,
We can't listen. We can't win them all, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I wanted that one last night. I had it set up so beautifully. I just needed Ja to close the night, get the stoppage, TKO stoppage. So I'm mad at the ref. I'm mad at Andre Durrell, and I'm mad at Ja Batai. I feel like a combination of that. They should have Ja. I really feel like Ja could have pressed the action and got a forced a stoppage. Now we all know that, and because we all watch and cover boxing. is that a lot of guys in the sport, they say, oh, this guy should have got a stoppage, or, in this fight, like a Devin versus Regis, they say Devin should have pressed the action. They say, maybe Ryan should have got a stoppage and finished Devin, right? That fight last night, Josh should have been able to force and get a stoppage. He was hurting him. He was hitting him with big, heavy shots the whole fight. And now, I'm be honest with you. He better put he gonna have to really he can't be gassing out against Benavidez because Benavidez is gonna push him harder than Brandon Glenn,
Well, but before you get to that, let me ask you this, right?
and he's gonna punch on him way more than Brandon Glenn.
Well, I don't think he's gonna have the same training camp like David Benavidez. Even though I don't think he's gonna win, that's just me. But I think he'll be in. It'll be a way different fight. Are they gonna strip him or not?
Who knows?
Nah, he gonna keep the belt. Why would they mess the money up? Who else? Who is a credible? Who are they gonna strip him for at cruiserweight?
Well,
Who?
I don't know.
There's a
Okay,
lot of
that's what I'm
there's a
saying.
lot
It's
of people.
nobody.
There's a lot of people.
Nobody.
I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know no cruiserweights. Name 3 cruiserweights outside of Zerto, Benavidez, and Ja. I mean, you can do it if you know.
I know Chris Billy and Smith. That's the only one I know. I know he's ready.
Okay.
Arslan
Who's gonna give
Goulamirian.
him the belt? Huh?
Goulamirian.
Okay, Goulamirian. Who else? Name one more.
What's his name? Popeye. What's his last name? Popeye something. His nickname is Popeye.
Rob, we can go Rob Safar, but Popeye, I got you,
Oh,
Popeye.
yeah, the Safar guy.
Yeah, we got Rob Safar. So yeah, I mean, it's some guys at cruiser. I'm just seasoned.
I mean,
But
no, for sure. No, I hear you. I hear you.
but who they gonna strip Ja for? Like, it's like, come on.
I mean, bro, this ain't the
That's
first
not
time
about
he's
that.
been
It's
stripped.
politics.
So it's like that's what I'm saying. It's not the first time he's been stripped. So it's not like act like they haven't done the dumb shit. I mean, yeah, the dumb stuff before. They done it before. It's not like they won't do it. It's not out of the realm that it won't get done to him, and they already done it.
All right, quick thoughts. Quick thoughts on it. I gotta get Pure Sir on this first.
What's up?
Benavidez, Obataia at cruiserweight. Who you got?
Opataya.
Smoke. Benavidez versus Obataia.
I can't believe you even asking me that question.
We got to get it on record.
He's got Opataya as well.
No, I do not. No, I do not.
Code. Oh, we got Benavidez.
Why would you even think? Why would I have anybody else when he fights somebody like that? You know what I'm saying? Like
Smoke on the payroll.
you can say what you want, hey, look, hey, Cyril, you can say what you want, but when y'all discarded him, I let him into the cookout. I'm not giving him back.
You said the brothers. We holding on to Benavidez. I'm with you.
Not giving him back. Y'all don't want him really, so not
boxers are.
Hey, we got a sister that's gonna braid his hair and everything. Come on over. We got you, Dave. We got you, man.
You gotta wait in line, Smoke. You got the Ecuadorians. So
nah. They didn't want to.
Nah, see, he that sound like you sound like a Canelo fan, man. Canelo fan. They was always trying to tear David Benavidez down. As soon as Canelo lost, they wanted to activate David Benavidez. Say go beat Tad Crawford.
Nope, nope, not giving him back. No, he bring potato salad and ribs and brisket to the cookout. Y'all can't have him back.
Well, I don't collect boxers like Monopoly pieces, so
yeah, man. You know what it is, man. You know what it is, girl. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta move. We moving the chessboard around. All right. So since we here, right? That David job. We understand what that is and what it ain't. I got Piero in here. I got Coach Eddie. I got Smoke. I do got to get off of here early today because I got an appointment with Mr. C. We got to get cleaned up for the week. I'm thankful for that. Now, hold on. Let me drop the link for Mr. Moore. We got to talk this Devin versus Rolly while we here. Piero, what side of the fence are you on that fight? What do you think about that matchup, Devin Rolly? Do you think they should make that fight, and who you got in that fight?
Oh yeah, of course they should make it if they can. I mean, I don't think it's. I mean, they're saying they're talking, but they say a lot. You know, the Ryan fight's the one that's next, in my opinion. But if it does happen, well, of course, Devin, bro. Devin fucking easy work.
Mm.
Easy peasy lemon
Did
squeezy.
y'all I didn't watch too much of I watched some of the main event carrier, so we'll talk about Kellerman in a minute. I guess I don't have to ask Coach and Smoke. I don't have to ask you about that one either.
Which one?
Uh,
Which one?
the Devin Rowley.
I wouldn't mind seeing the fight, but I do think Devin will win that fight. I do
Okay.
think Devin wins that fight, but I mean something got to happen. I don't want Devin sitting around. And I already told you how I feel about that, bro. That makes it more for the fight that you even want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, why not? What's the problem? What's the problem with that fight? That
Not a
fight gonna
problem.
be
Hell of
so
a fight.
Unification, bro. That's all you need to say.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? The fight gonna be
I
so.
think the location. I think they wanted to finalize the right location. That's what it's coming down to. Because do it make sense if they struggle with Ryan and Devin in New York, or if they didn't, or if they missed projections potentially? I'm not saying they did, but everybody was saying that was a West Coast fight.
It
I feel
was.
like I feel like this. Yeah.
It was.
Ryan and so Devin and Rowley. If anything, it's a Vegas fight, and I think maybe a second one off, or maybe two spots. A Cali, Vegas. It would be Vegas, Cali, Miami for me.
The only
But
way you can sell that fight in the Barclays, man, is if like Dev got to do. He got to do promo in Brooklyn, bro. Like the last time they fought, he was in Manhattan. I keep trying to explain that to people. Like the boroughs is not the same. They feel like they different states, bro. You're not like if you ask a person from
hold
Brooklyn,
on, hold on, hold on. Let me ask you this, because Smoke.
yeah,
Is Cam and Mace, are they rocking with Dev?
with Dev,
Yeah.
well they fuck with Bill. I mean, my fault, bro. They have Bill on the show a few times. You know what I'm saying? They don't have
Okay.
no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Like having the fights, like as you can see, Cam is really like sneaking in paws. You know what I'm saying? Through the back alley with his boxing stuff. The way he got, he just had
Yeah.
an interview with Dana White. He had Keyshawn on. You know what I'm saying? He be having, he had people on. Like for some reason, Clarissa is mad at him. He had a back and forth with Shakur and them. Like so, it's like it's a move, bro. Like
The reason I bring up Cam and Mace is you're gonna need them to move in New York. I feel like maybe I'll do a
his
couple appearances on
godfather is
Cam and
Zab
Mace.
Judah. His uncle is basically Zab Judah. His godfather is Zab Judah, bro. Zab Judah don't need no help with Cam and Mace. That's a totally different borough. What I'm telling you.
It's a bad idea having in New York, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Smoke Dev not. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find these avenues, Piero. I'm just saying Dev's not from there. Rowley's not from there.
That's what I'm trying to
Vegas.
tell you.
Vegas.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, so
Bro, it's got to be a different way that you do it.
right.
You gotta like you can't be walking, showing the camera that you walking over there, man. That's a tourist spot.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want, like, holler at Bleak, go to Marcy. I mean, if Shannon Sharp can holler at Nas and go to Queensbridge, you know what I'm saying? He can holler at Jungle. You should easily be able to get, Memphis Bleak to get you to pull up through Marcy, get to go.
But the champ. But hold on, that's what I'm saying, man. Listen, I understand everything you saying. He's not. It ain't gonna be that type of marketing. It ain't gonna be. They like you saying, like Piero said, like it don't. It almost don't even make sense for them to put the fight there.
There's no
So
fight.
that's why. So that's
And it left a
why.
bad taste into the New Yorkers too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to lead around without saying, doing too much, Piero, is that yeah, people don't want you coming to this set or trying to move in.
I just told you who his godfather is. That listen, bro, you really got to tap into who Zab is after this boxing. He Gucci anywhere he go with Zab. Zab is Gucci anywhere. Is what I'm telling you. And if he really wanted to tap into that New York market, it's gonna start with Brooklyn. It's gonna start with Zab. It's gonna start with them. Just the same way that what I'm saying. What's it called? Tapped in, like even though they took the TS chain back when he lost, but Berlanga, the same way he tapped in with the Bronx. Word.
best Devin fight atmosphere was in Vegas, so it should be in Vegas.
Yeah. You know the people gonna show up to Vegas. I mean, everybody wanna go hang out in Vegas anyway.
That's a Vegas fight.
No.
That's a Vegas City T fight. For real, for real.
Outside of that, people want to go to Miami for sure.
And other than, like
But I don't know how that is logistically. The Hard Rock be rocking.
now, Carrier, what you won't understand is, or you don't want to, is that Tank was built in the Barclays, so he got multiple fights there. You're talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? Any headline there. You're talking about bringing, like, these guys is coming out of nowhere. Dev, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you're going to have that fight anywhere, you probably try to guard him.
Tank can go anywhere though.
That's different with Tank. But I'm talking about, yeah, like Dev Rose, if you're going to have it in New York, you better off trying to have it
Yeah,
at the guard.
because Devin, his suspension to be up in April the 30th. I think they suspended him. The New York State Commission suspended him for a little time period for the melee up in New York. Yeah, so you go on
Oh,
Barclays,
okay, that makes.
you're gonna
I
see that
remember
he's
that.
suspended. The New York State suspended him until April the 30th.
Hey, B3, I told you
Nasty work.
it was gonna be some behind it. He did nothing, but sometimes, bro, the dude, like, they came with you, so they gonna
Man,
get blame.
Smoke, you know I know this, and that's why I tell the people when they come on.
But
You
you
could
was
come on
right.
here. If you come on here and you say this, you say that in the third, they not gonna remember that you did it. All they gonna remember is you was on B3 Picks TV. You was with B3, and that's who said, and you said it. They might not remember who said it. They ain't gonna remember your name. They ain't gonna remember who started it. All they gonna know is the person that brought you there. And so Devin is responsible for everybody when they move around. Devin and Bill is responsible for their party, and it's like that with everybody. Um,
Especially the
every,
clown shit, bro.
yeah, if you do something, if you say something or do something that's out of pocket, uh, the
You jumped the fight.
people had a right to say you brought this person. You know what I'm saying? This is who you with.
Word.
This you say so you guilty by association. That's why you got to have
Yeah, that's
your
what they're gonna
everybody.
say if you come with me anywhere. You know, they're gonna be looking at me. They don't know you,
Yeah, come
so I
on,
gotta
man.
monitor what the fuck you doing. Because if I don't, you can get
Arguing
me caught up.
You was
Come on
arguing
now.
that point that day. You was going back and forth for me that day. You was like,
What about what? About what?
because when it actually happened, and Dev was taking a hit for it. I was like, yo, B3, he gonna take a hit because they with him. They had a lot planned for Dev that weekend.
Yeah, I remember B3. No, it ain't got nothing to do with Dev. You a motherfucker lie. Got everything to do with Dev. You brought these niggas here.
You know what I'm saying? Because they had a lot planned for Dev. Like he was doing the commentating through everything. I think he's supposed to be like even during the fight. But then like if I'm Dev, I'm beating up somebody. I'm be truly honest with you. Because you just caused me some bread and
I don't know if Dev can beat up any of them niggas. All them niggas is bigger than him.
well, I'm gonna get the two
Dev like
biggest.
his ass for fucking with them niggas.
I'm gonna
Dev can't beat up a carnival worker with his crew behind
Hey,
him,
listen,
bro.
I'm gonna get the two biggest ones, the one that started it, and I'm gonna punch on him. He can't move. That's
No,
what
this is what you do, man. This is what you realize when you get to a point where you realize this. And as we get older, we all realize this. Everybody can't fucking go, man.
Yeah.
Everybody can't go.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, nah, you can't go.
Not today.
Oh man, nah.
Not today.
Can't go.
You can't go to
Can't
this.
go.
Not this one. Not this. I got you. You can go to the actual fight, but this right here, I can't have you here for this. I can't have you here for this.
I can't take shelter nowhere.
Right. Tell him, Bureau. Can't take me no motherfucking where. I'm gonna kick it off. I'm gonna start some shit. Can't take me nowhere.
So if it's like that, man, it's
Mr. Moore come on B3SPN and talk worse than Areola. You gonna turn me into y'all gonna make me in Kellerman. I'm gonna be Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman is so corny.
Hey,
This
B3, let me
brother
tell you something.
Cristobal can't curse at
Let
all
me tell you something,
on the
B3.
zone.
You would hope that you get to the status of Max Kellerman. That's what you would hope. That's what we want for you.
You go to Showtime, man. You gotta go.
Hey, listen.
Rumble, young man.
Hey, listen.
Max is making chipper. Max ain't up there talking for free. Don't believe that.
And Matt, and what you gotta do, we gotta let everybody know. This B3SPN, we working. All that cursing, I mean, it ain't gonna get us to no money. And Max will show you that. Max will tell you that. Listen, we want a mainstream audience.
Fuck you, B3.
You got it. You got to go.
Yeah,
You got to go. Listen,
but yeah,
this is hey, listen. This is not a game.
Might have
This is
hit him
not
with the block,
practice.
man.
This is real life. Yeah, this is
yeah,
we trying to get to some money
People
here.
don't
don't be
know,
like the
man.
rest of
Everybody,
these
everybody, a
dudes.
lot of other people. Hold on, a lot of these people. Max Kellerman, he probably maybe he need that job, maybe he don't. But like y'all saying, he got some money.
Coach made
We
me do it,
grassroots. We
bro.
trying to get to some money.
Coach told
That's
me to
what I'm
do it.
saying. Don't be like the rest of these people.
Yeah.
Always trying to shit on Max. Max this, Max that. You wish you was Max. You wish
Nah,
you was at
I
the
don't.
status you
Hold on.
with
I
Max
don't wish
was.
I'm no man.
No, you wish
Listen,
you was Max.
I'm blessed by God. I don't
What
wish
I'm
I was
saying is you
Max.
wish you was Max doing what
No,
you're
I
doing.
don't,
That's why
brother.
you're doing it. You doing it to get
No,
you
I
that
don't.
clearance. That's why
No,
you
I don't.
calling. That's why you
No, I
talking
don't.
about all this cussing and all this other
Mr.
stuff
Moore.
because you want to elevate.
Mr. Moore.
He's
Mr.
a
Moore.
little bit
All
he's a
I'm
little
trying
bit
to do,
thirsty right now. You
all
got to
I'm trying
catch
to
up.
do is make some money. I don't need to be like nobody else but me. I definitely don't need to be no Max Kellerman.
Start a
You don't
GoFundMe for
want to be on
B3
his.
so we
You
can
don't want to
curse.
be at his
Which y'all
status. You don't want to be at his status.
hold on.
You don't
Start a
want to be at his
GoFundMe. Yeah,
status.
I mean, listen.
Okay, if you don't
All
want
I
to be
want,
I'm
listen.
saying you say you don't need to be Max. I'm not saying you want to be him specifically. I'm saying you want to be on his level.
I
If
don't
you
want to
don't want
do
to be
nothing
at
but
his
what God.
level,
I
what the
want to
fuck
be
are you
what
doing
God
it
has in
for?
store for me. I
What are you
want to
doing
live
it
my
for?
life. I
If you
definitely
don't
don't want
want
to
to
be
be,
no
if you
Max
don't want to
Kellerman.
elevate, what are you doing it for? Makes no sense.
Exactly. And that's why I'm controlling the cussing. Because one thing we know about it, nobody want to hear it. It's distasteful and it don't sound like educated conversation.
It's un-American, to be
So that's
honest,
what it
bro.
is.
That's just my opinion.
But I mean, we're gonna control the airways the best we can. Yeah, but I don't wanna be 5'6", 5'7". I'm 6'1". I'm blessed. So
Man, shut up.
I don't want
Nobody
to
give a
be
fuck
none of
about
these.
you being 6'1".
I don't want to be none of these guys.
Ain't nobody care about you being
Yeah,
6'1", bro.
I'm
Nobody
a
care
be
about that
me.
shit.
I
But be
wanted to be
you.
Conan when I was a little
Yeah,
kid.
yeah. That's all I can do.
That's all you
Or
should
Chuck
want to
Norris.
do.
All right,
Nigga.
let me pivot real quick. Let me pivot real quick.
Mm.
Devin's supposed to be on there too today, the ring show. I like the ring show. I watched one of the episodes. I think it's pretty good. You know, Shady McCoy on there. I like Shady McCoy.
Why Devin don't go on any other shows? The people who be riding for him every single day, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hour lives. Talk about him. He ain't never graced them with his presence.
I think he do. I
Yeah.
think he did in the past. I think he does it every now and again. But it's about that money. So
Nah,
like Mr.
I
Like
don't like that B3.
nah.
I,
Like
I
Mr.
don't
Moore
like that,
said,
brother.
nah. Mr. Moore said it. If you want Devin on the panel, get Max Kellerman and have some money behind you. Y'all let's see
Nah.
Devin on
He
B3 Picks
doing
TV.
that for free.
Hold on.
He
As soon as
he
we
go
get
he
that,
doing that show for free. They ain't paying him
yeah,
doing that show.
but who is he just fighting for?
He fighting for the turf.
So that's who he's getting money with. Yeah. So it ain't really for free, you know, when you got a three fight $36 million deal.
The best things in life are free, bro.
So yeah,
Okay,
so he
but
definitely he definitely
I seen Deontay Wilder.
they in partnership.
Deontay Wilder got more money than Devin Haney. I seen him go on people show who support him on just YouTube stations. He wasn't waiting for no big time promoter or a big time show to call him. Deontay Wilder went to the quote unquote chitlin circuit and sat down with people who supported him since day one. This man has got more money than Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying. You got people who riding for you day in, day out. You
So
know,
look,
12-hour lives. They've been your day ones, and I ain't never seen you on their show, bro. I seen Bill. Now Bill will go anywhere, but Dev ain't gonna pop up though.
Well, you
yeah,
know what? I
well,
say Dev ain't popped up like that since the fallout with Ace Money like that.
What you trying to say, Coach? What are you trying to say?
We'll fall out with Ace Money.
You know what I'm saying, Mr. Chef. You know exactly what I'm saying.
Shout out to my boy H Money, bro.
Yeah. You might miss that one, B3, but
Yeah, we got bad echo, Mr. Cole.
That's my homie, bro.
Go ahead, Smoke.
No, I was just saying that he had I see him over there a few times, and then Bill was over there a few times.
Oh, you like guys that be cursing and carrying on and stuff.
Like if you was like, bro, if you was trying to see where Bill was at, and they like seeing what boxes was at, like
I can do that too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to actually make some money.
Like, what I'm telling you is that I see him over there, and that's where you got to see him over there. And then when the fallout happened, it was a big fallout, like it was like live and on TV. So you know what I'm saying? It was a big fallout for real. That's why he's a big Shakur fan now.
Oh, okay. I got you.
That's where I spoke to Bill on H Money.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just being for real with you. Like it was a big fallout over that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. It wasn't okay. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? He had
right. They used to cuss Bill out. It was funny. They over there cooking Bill. They don't care. Like a bunch of savages over there, a bunch of hyenas over there. Bill came on the show. He let Bill have it, man.
Lions Den, bro.
Yeah, because these dudes, you gotta remember, B3, some of these dudes be on lives talking boxing and talking specifically about Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia for 10, 11 hours every day. Every day.
Mm-hmm.
Watch every interview, every short, everything that drops. They know everything you said today, tomorrow, last week. And when Bill came over there, like, nah, nigga, you didn't say that shit. Nigga, you said this. You said that. You was an old bitch ass nigga. That shit was hilarious.
Still can't sell a wing game.
They talked to that man bad, B3. They talked to Bill bad.
Hey,
well, a lot of times,
Bill like that kind of stuff.
Bill
yeah,
like
that. He like the chaos.
Yeah, Bill's ignorant. He like that ignorant shit.
Yeah, cause like I come from an area where you get cut down for talking too much. I'm really talking to make some money.
Well, see, Bill has made a whole lot of money running his mouth, so he feel like, why would I stop change anything? They didn't make tons. But did you just say he got a 3-year, $36 million deal?
Yeah.
You think he got that deal? You think he got that deal from him fighting or Bill talking?
Hey, B3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mr. Moore. It's a combination. It's a Hall of Fame combination because at this point, Devin has 33-0.
I don't know where that goes. B3, I'm gonna tell you this. This is how Bill is so bad. He as soon as he had the fallout, he was already peeping the perimeter, and boom, where'd he land? I'll give you 4 letters.
What's that? The zone? Talk to me.
BFTB.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as soon as he fell out with Ace Money, he ran right to the LDBC.
Yo, after that, it's a wrap. Oh, like be truly honest. A lot of that
they be having meet and greets, B3. You gonna have a meet and greet, B3?
Yeah, God willing, when we get big enough, hell yeah.
They have meet and greets. They be flying out. They be paying dues to the LDBC. I'm like, you niggas is a cult.
I just got into it with.
Our panel is what it is, but when we do our meet and greet, we gonna have women around. Now, I'm not saying that the LDBC brothers don't. I know they do.
They do too. They have women around.
I'm just saying we that's what it'll be. You know, the premise, and then the homies will pull up.
Because they have fat women around.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want no fat bras around there.
They have fat bras around. We gonna have women of all shapes, sizes, nationalities, everything. They don't listen. Come on.
I saw one of them meet and greets. I was like, oh no. You niggas flew out to Texas for that?
Oh man, I ain't arguing with Mr. Shell.
Huh?
You be doing too much.
No, don't. I tell the truth, man. Hey, look, I learned this a long time ago, bro. If you don't want nobody to talk about it, don't put it on the internet. Don't put it out there.
I ain't saying
If
nothing.
you put it out there for public consumption, you can't dictate how I look at it or how I interpret it. You can't do that.
Yeah.
If you don't want nobody talking about you kissing a man, Errol Spence, don't put a picture of a man kissing you and you trying to kiss a man on the internet. Don't do it. You don't have to worry about that.
I gotta drop for that, Mr. Moore. Hold on.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay. Gay.
But like,
I love Mr. Moore. I appreciate you.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you like this.
Don't you remember that, Pearl?
And I was just like, oh, snap. Oh, you I'm telling you, bro. Like, I've been around, bro. I seen it all, man. I seen how, you know, I seen how Drew got on. I seen the fall of Fanon. I've been here for a while, bro.
I've seen all that shit too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, did he just crash out in his office real quick? Talk about Al. I think he said Al Heyman owe him money. I said, who this nigga talking to? Al Heyman don't know who you is, bro. What are you talking about?
Are you talking about that barbershop dude?
No, I'm talking about Fanon.
Fanon, yeah, he's crazy. Well, Fanon, you know, Fanon said he was a Crip and a Blood, so.
Bro, not to you.
And a Vice Lord. And that dude crazy, man. That dude is something really wrong with that dude. And I don't know anybody who would listen to that dude. He's crazy.
Hey, hold on. Let me say this, man. Let me say this real quick. Cause we going down memory lane with all these. That's why, you know, Devin can't come around, or a lot of young guys don't come in. All these niggas is old.
That's what I'm
You talking about some old crusty ass niggas that always got something to say and ain't really trying to do nothing or help. So that's why B3 Picks TV. That's why we here. That's why Brad is here. That's why I'm here. To push positive conversation, to bring some new blood in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't old and decrepit.
Dudes, you wouldn't be here, bro.
I'm just telling you, B3, them dudes was like at a certain point.
The only old crusty dude that got me is my daddy.
Now
I don't know no fucking Ace Money or none of them other niggas.
I'm not talking. I'm telling you, like some of like the old, like some of the guys that like you see got like the heavier subs or whatever. They got whatever, right? The chat, whatever, right? Those dudes at a certain point was getting flown out and then started wilding, thinking they was bigger in the program. That's why it's gonna be hard for like the new dudes and guys ain't heard of that. You gonna have to really put in work to, you know, get them guys on your channel now. Just saying, because them dudes is like, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's certain dudes turn like, you know what I'm saying? One dude turned into what's the dude from the Matrix? He turned into Agent what's it called? He ain't want to follow protocol. You know what I'm saying? He just Agent Rogue. You know what I'm saying? Just went rogue on dude. It's crazy.
This is how I'm doing it, and this is what the only advice I can give is if you want to do it the entrepreneurial way, you have to build up a network. You have to find people that really want to genuinely see you do well, and it probably will take you some time. But if you work hard enough and you stay consistent, then you can get that following. So, like, you know, with our channel, we're not going to make no money from YouTube for a while, right? It's all going to be from the people, the supporters, people that hit the cash, you know, the super chat, the cash app, you know, the memberships.
Yeah.
So that's really what, and then you get to a point where you're big enough to where you can say, hey, okay, Dev might say, well, give me $1,500 for, you know what I'm saying, for 20 minutes. And you're like, all right, I got $1,500. We're going to have Dev on the show. You know what I'm saying? We got Dev for 20 minutes, you know? Or, you know, Tank might say, okay, give me 2 racks. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pull up for 2 racks. Something like that, you know, maybe, you know, or maybe be more. I'm just throwing something out there. So what I'm saying is that You don't have to do it. Nobody wants to be like, oh, you paid for this person. No, this is business. It ain't personal. So yeah, you can get Bill. Bill is a promoter. Bill is a manager. He's promoting son. Like Mr. Moore told you, that's the reason why Devin is getting all these paydays. It's because of Bill, his talking
Yeah.
piece, the person that put him in
And
position. So
Bill running this. They running the scam right now too, brother. They trying to.
All
They
right.
running another smear. They running the smear campaign right now, and I'm on to them, man. Now I rock
on
with
who?
Dale,
On
man.
who? On who, coach?
I'm
Talk
on
to
with
us.
for him right
Wait, coach, hold on,
Talk to us,
hold on.
coach.
Who running the smear campaign? What you talking about?
now. They run it. They trying to run a smear campaign on my brother Jerron Booth Ennis, man. You know, they trying to push a narrative that this Debo narrative has gone out of control, man. They trying to run a narrative that Boots is scared to fight Devin, and that he ducked the fight and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Because that was, and then Devin said the man is a nobody. He said Boots Ennis is a nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that. Now you trying to tear down another brother that ain't even the same weight class as you, and just cause the man had already moved up. You knew the man was moving up. Then you want to call the man out as he's moving up to another weight class. And he said, well, look, I'll come down and meet you at 52. You want to call that a duck. So if that's the case, I can say, well, you ducked me at 152 then. If we just want to play that game, I already moved up. You did tell me, well, I'll fight you at 147. Well, the counter offer was, I'll fight you at 52. So Devin Haney didn't jump on that, but he didn't have no problem wanting to fight Xander Zayas, a guy who needs a rehydration clause to fight Sebastian Fundora. So you can't tell me it's the size, brother. And then he contradicting himself because he's saying, well, the belts don't mean nothing. Anybody can get a belt. So if anybody can get a belt, don't necessarily mean the guy that has the belt is the best guy, according to your logic.
Mm.
They put the wrong
The
character
guy with the
together,
belt
bro.
is not always the best guy. You know
Well,
that.
he said he's the best guy, and he got the belt, so that means he's not the best guy. Listening to him, if you listen to him, he's not the best guy. He's just
Nah,
anybody who got a belt.
y'all trying to move y'all trying
That's
to
what
move the
he said.
goalposts.
What we trying to
Because
do?
Let's fight.
That's what he said.
no. The context is this. Coach Eddie is one of them guys that watch everything and see everything. Hold on, Ms. Moore, let me record this out. So he's bringing in 2 or 3 or 4 different conversations, and he's laying it out for us on display, and it's a beautiful layout. The what he's not telling the people is that, I mean, who's in position to fight Devin right now? Who's number 1 at 147? If you think somebody else is ahead of Devin at 147, coach, let us know. That's what we want to know. Or who's the mandatory now?
No, but the thing is, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's an unnecessary smear campaign because Boost is fighting at 54. So Devin, this is not something that he said in the past. This is something that he said last week. So you're accusing a man in another weight class of moving out of the weight class because you got there. And that's just a bold-faced lie, brother. The man was already on his way out when you got there. And then you want to call the man out knowing he going
But
to
he hadn't dropped the
154.
belts yet.
Now
If he,
he trying
but
to
as you
run.
say, if
He
he
trying
want the biggest payday of his career, coach, why not offer him the fight
off who to fight?
for 2 belts? Boost Ennis.
Boost didn't have no belt. But at that time he had
He
already
had
moved
2.
up.
Nah,
Okay,
he said he was
I
moving
tell
up,
you
but
what,
he still had the belts because Tio was just trying to fight Boots.
bro. If he gets no
They
credit
were
for
trying
that.
to lure him in the stand at 147, a
Okay, I put it
unified
like this:
champion.
if Boots, if Debo is Debo, if Boots gets 2 belts at 154, if Debo said I'll fight you now, then he Debo. If he goes radio silent, it's all a narrative and it's all a smear campaign. A matter of fact, if I'm Boots Ennis, I would get the belts and offer Devin Haney the fight. Say, look, I got 2 belts. I got something that you want. Are you willing to come to 154? The same as you're willing to go with Xander. That's what you say now. You say you're willing to fight Xander at 154. But to me, it's talk. You got to show me something. Now, if I get them belts and them boots, I'm gonna offer Devin Haney the fight at 154. Come up and get it if you want it.
Now I'm with you. So okay, so hold on, coach. So should Devin be looking at Xander right now or Boots? And you're saying what you're telling me is that Devin it wasn't legit. He was never gonna fight Boots at 47. That's what you're telling us?
I'm saying that Boots had no Boots was gone. He wasn't gonna stay at 47 for nobody. The man moved up.
Okay. Well,
You
you
know what I'm
don't know
saying?
that. You don't know that until you put the money on the table and then he says no.
So that's what I'm saying. It was never an offer. Nobody ever even offered
Yes,
that
they
fight. That
did.
fight
They
was like,
offered him at 147. He countered at 152. And
who offered?
Devin
Who
and Bill,
offered
they
who?
said
Devin
no.
Haney. If Devin Haney ain't got no money, he ain't
Turkey,
offering nobody nothing,
Hold
man.
on, hold on, coach. I don't know why you acting like you missed the whole
Man,
timeline.
you drinking that Debo Kool-Aid, B3, man. That man ain't no Debo, man. You drinking too much of that Debo
What
Kool-Aid, man. Nobody's
are
Yeah,
scared
that's
to
we
fight
are we
that
Miami.
looking
Devin
for
Haney,
opponent?
man.
Are we looking for opponents or not? Like
I'm saying Devin Haney gonna fight.
you
He
gotta go
fighting.
down the
He fighting
list.
Rolly, right? He fighting Rolly, right? That's who Devin Haney supposed to be fighting, right? Rolly, right?
I mean, that's the champ at 147. Who else you want him to
Okay,
fight?
so if you fighting Rolly, then why are you gonna mention Boots in his name? Because you trying to paint a
Hold on,
narrative.
hold on. Boots got to fight? When was Boots' name mentioned? I missed that, so my apologies.
Man, this was last week, man. Devin Haney did an interview with I think somebody, I forget what platform he was on, but this is recent. This ain't nothing old. This is recent. So this man been at 154 for what, 6 months or something, 7 months. Why you gonna mention the man's name? Do you have any intention on going up fighting him? If you want to go up there and fight him with no belt, then hop your butt on up there and go fight him with no belt. Oh, we're just looking for accolades, right? Got you.
Yeah,
But the
man, we
belts
want to
don't.
fight. We want to
But
fight
the
when
belts
it
don't
means
mean
something.
nothing.
Hold on. No, they mean a lot when you a 4 division champion like
But he said
Shakur, number
anybody
three
can
on
get
the
a belt. He said
number three on
anybody
the
can
pound
get
for
a
pound.
belt. He
Yeah,
said anybody can get a
so
belt.
then that means Jerron
Didn't
needs
he
to
say
get a
that?
belt, and then he can get a Devin Haney fight.
Man, now
Why is he stagnated? Hold on,
you mean Devin Haney can
he
get a
moved
Boots
up.
fight and Devin Haney gonna get whooped when he get in there and fight
Stop it,
Boots.
man.
Boots gonna put hands on him,
Stop
man.
it.
You want to
Stop
bet
it,
it
man.
then? You want a friendly? You want a
We're
friendly
not.
100 when they match up? If they match up,
Coach don't bet, but now he want to bet on Boots.
that's easy money,
Coach
dog.
ain't made a Coach ain't
Bet
made near a bet. Now he want to bet on Boots.
because that's
It's
easy money.
easy. Yeah. That's why it's easily not gonna happen.
It's
I'm
against
not betting
God's
against
law
Boots.
to have a sucker keep their money.
Yeah, but nice try, Coach. I'm definitely not emotional. Listen, this B3 pick.
I try to pick up some easy money just then, man. I said that's a give me.
Come on now, listen. We trying to make some money. We can't kick out 100 right now. I had to cover with Marky. Marky always do that friendly 50 stuff, and he had got me in a big hole, like $250 hole. I literally had to get him to bet me on like the Eagles not winning the NFC Championship, the Super Bowl. I got, you know what I'm saying, I got another fight off of him and end up getting that all the way down, but. Nah,
Not.
we ain't giving up no money on B3 Picks TV. We
I
got to
just
make
don't
some.
like the narrative, man. It's like they pushing it to me. They pushing the narrative. Not only Devin, now he got all his channels pushing the same narrative. You're like running around and acting like everybody's afraid of this man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, bro, I don't think that's the case, man. I don't feel like that's the case. And like even
We
with the
got to see
belt
how
situation,
we got to see the fights play out, man. Who do you want to see next for Devin? If you think that somebody can beat him at 147, who can beat him, Coach?
ain't really nobody at 147. He should be the favorite in any fight at 147.
Ryan will
You
whoop his
know,
ass.
I mean, if you want to go there, I mean, if he fight the right fight, I don't think Ryan could beat him. Now, if he go in there and fight the wrong type of fight, then of course, like anybody with speed and power is going to have a chance, to beat somebody. You know what I'm saying? Plus,
That's the
like I
only
say, I
fight
don't
for
really.
him at 47 V3, and you know it. Rest of them dudes don't really move the needle. I don't think
Right.
Giasoff, nobody knows. Rolly is Rolly. The only fight for him really is Devin, is Ryan, because he ain't trying to fight Crocker in England. So the only fight for him is Ryan. That's the only fight down there for him.
Yep.
Yeah, the Rolly fight is like a in between stay busy fight.
Yep. It's
I
I
definitely.
mean,
unification, so it can be sold.
and if I'm
Yeah.
Xander Zayas, if I'm Xander, I call Devin Haney's bluff, and I say, I'll offer you the fight. I'll agree to fight you at 154. Come on up.
Now that's a New York fight.
Yep.
If I'm Xander, his team, I said, yeah, I'll fight you. I'll fight you at 154 with no
But that fight has
rehydration
to be
bone.
in Puerto
And
Rico
I'll
because
show up and I'll
Devin
be
is banned
180
in New
pounds
York
the
for a
next day.
year.
And we'll have some fun.
Nah, his suspension. They lifting the suspension April 30th, so he'll be able to fight. They didn't ban him
Okay,
for a
well,
year
Puerto
no
Rican
more.
Day is in June. That's a good
Yeah.
fight.
Now, this is what I want. Now, if Devin goes up to say he beats Xander Zayas, don't move. I want you to stay there and defend them belts. Don't take back off and go to 47. Stand there and fight Sebastian Fundora. Stand there and fight Boost. Stand there and fight the rest of them guys at 154.
Now
You know what I'm saying?
now hold on. You know if Devin moves up to 54, beats Xander, Boost is really the biggest fight in boxing.
I want him to stay there, though. I want him to stay there. Because, you still got Sebastian Fundora. If he beat Thurman, he's going to be looking at Devin Haney like, oh, yeah, I want that fight ASAP. I need that in my life.
Especially if Boost can get a Virgil fight, man.
Man, Virgil off the table, man. Virgil don't want to fight, bro. Virgil don't want to fight, man, because the fight still could be made. All Virgil got to do is do what Oscar De La Hoya tell him to do. He don't want to do it. Oscar De La Hoya said,
Oscar don't want that fight.
No, hear me out. Oscar said we can make the fight if Virgil Ortiz comes back and do everything through me. Those are the conditions right there. Oscar said, I will even give you more than what you usually get. I will give you more than your minimum because it's a big fight, but you must do it through me. The thing with Oscar and Virgil, they were trying to cut Oscar completely out the deal, what it sounded like. He wasn't going for it. He said, nah, bro, you can't cut me out the deal. Man, what you talking? I'm your promoter. You fight. You still signing me. If you want the Boost fight, we can do it, but you got to do everything through me. You contractually obligated to me. If you're not, sit on the shelf. You know what I mean? So this man rather sit on the shelf than to get in the ring with Boost Sanders.
I don't know. He signed to fight Boots Ennis, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's wild that this fight is not happening now. Because Virgil seemed like he was ready to make that matchup.
Agreed to all the terms and everything. But then Oscar came in and put on his fishnets and there it is.
Messed up the fight.
Here's what it is.
Real nasty work.
Hold on, B3. Now, I don't believe that Oscar's at fault in this fight. Think about it. If you my fighter and I'm your promoter, how you gonna cut me out? How you gonna cut me out the fight? You trying to backdoor me, man. I can't let you do that. I got a contract on you, man. Think about this. He didn't have no problem. He didn't have no problem taking the minimum $3-4 million payday when he was fighting tomato cans. When he fought Edson Luby, he didn't have no problem with the $3 million then. We knocked that man out in two rounds. He didn't have no problem fighting Frederick Lawson for that minimum. You know, 1 round stop. He could look at what De La Hoya did. He look, man, I'm paying you $3-4 million to fight tomato cans, man. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to cut me out? Nah, but we ain't doing that.
I'm with you on that, coach.
Yeah. I mean, business is business, man. You signed the contract, bro. Business is business. Not on that, you re-signed. You re-signed the contract.
I think there's a little more to it than that, Coach. I think it's the fact that Oscar never gave him the opportunity to become a champion yet. He never gave him the opportunity to become a champion yet.
I disagree. Hold on. You remember Stanionis? That wasn't Oscar's fault that you couldn't make the weight. He had opportunities for that belt.
That wasn't a championship fight. But
Stanionis, he wasn't a champ.
Was the regular. He was the 147 regular champion. Yeah, he had the regular title. He had the secondary title.
147 regular champ.
Yes, he was.
Okay, but hold on. Terrence Crawford offered Virgil to fight. Virgil turned it down. So you didn't say he didn't have an opportunity to become a champ. He didn't want to fight Terrence Crawford.
Hold on. We don't know if Virgil turned it down or if Oscar turned it down. We knew that he was the number 1 contender. They put him over Sean Porter because remember, before he had that fight, Sean Porter was the number 1 contender. And then they made Virgil the number 1 contender. And Virgil said in the ring, I want to fight. They said, he said, I might not be ready, but I still want the opportunity. They never made the fight. They made Sean Porter the mandatory to Bud Crawford. So, like I said, we don't know if Virgil said he didn't want to fight. We know that Virgil said in the ring after that fight that he had that he wanted the Bud Crawford fight.
Facts.
That's what I'm
Listen,
saying. Oscar, I mean, you got to look at the history of what Oscar done with his fighters. They usually don't get title fights like that. They don't really get moved into title fights like that. It took a long time before Tommy McGee had a big fight. It took a long time before Zotto had a big fight.
So can you say that maybe Golden Boy is protecting the fighters because they know they can't win when it's time to get that title opportunity?
It could be that. It could be that. I mean, remember when Ryan was Devin Haney's mandatory? They never made that fight. They never made the Devin Haney fight with Ryan Garcia until Ryan moved up to 140. When Ryan beat Luke Campbell, Devin Haney got in the ring. They said, "Let's make the fight next." Ryan said, "Yeah, let's make the fight next." And then we heard nothing about that fight.
We know that's that Golden Boy diet, man. You know, Golden Boy, they gonna feed you. They gonna keep your record looking good. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be Jaime McGee, but what 40 something and or something like that?
Yeah, he was like 40, 44 or 41 and 0 when he fought Canelo. Ramirez was like 44 and 0 when he fought Demetrius Bivol.
Yeah. So they gonna get you built up, and they gonna make sure you fight. If you stay on the Golden Boy plan, you're gonna have a successful career. You're gonna make some pretty decent money.
I was gonna say, I think it might be just the fact that he's not getting the opportunity under Oscar. He like, look, I want to move on. I want to get the opportunity to be able to be fighting in these big fights. Everybody else fighting these big fights. You got to look at all the people that came into boxing after Virgil came in. You got daggone champion now. You got what's my guy? Xander Zayas. He's a champion now. He's a unified champion. You got guys like daggone Bam Bam Rodriguez. He's a unified champion. All these guys came into because Virgil been fighting since 2016. A lot of these guys just started fighting like 4 or 5 years ago. Virgil been fighting for 10 years. Hasn't fought for the title yet.
Thanks.
Okay, now
not even an interim. Not even an interim.
Hold on, real quick. Piero, is that Danilito?
Yeah, that's
He's been an interim twice. He's been an interim at 147 and at 54, but he's never fought a champion.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Hey, listen, I appreciate everybody in the building. I gotta move around. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna have a full week. Hey, it's a fire weekend. We got Barboza versus Kenny Sims. So we got a lot of work to do. And Anaji Lopez is back on Pro Box this Friday. So we got a lot to look forward to. Hey, we definitely building. Angie Baby, thank you for all the love. Everybody that's in the chat. AC, I see you, Pooh. Appreciate you pulling up today, Puro, Coach, Mr. Moore. Listen, the grind don't stop, man. We definitely working. We're gonna be back. We're gonna be back for another one. Bro. Hey,
bet against Najee Lopez.
Let me think. Did I miss anything? Anything omitted? Oh, God got me, but the devil lurking. At the end of the day, we always working. Love y'all, man. Appreciate all the support. Thank you, Angie B, putting some color in the chat. That's the goal for right now. We just getting started. This is grassroots. We building from the ground up. We just need color in the chat every day. We gonna reach our goals. We just gotta take it one day at a time. Appreciate y'all for all the support. Let's go green.
All right, is you motherfuckers finished? Y'all finished? You silly motherfuckers. You got to be soldiers, all right? Soldiers. Not clowns, goddammit. Drive, and you shut the fuck up.